G'day guys and welcome to my weekly review for round 10. This week we had a cracking week, scored 2,342, which was overall a top 5% score, which has pushed me into the top 3%, the highest I've been all year. Another great rank change of 744 spots. Really good, not much more I could have done really with the side. Everything went to plan, and yes, I did have the captaincy on Oliver. I think like many other blokes did as well. Surprisingly, I thought he'd be a bit of a pod captaincy option. Wasn't exactly the case. A lot of, I think 30% of sides in the top 10% or something like that. Something crazy. Captained him, which was quite surprising when he got Gorn there as well, who looked really good early. But yeah, happy with that. And yes, you read that right. I'm trading in Bontempelli this week with one trade. So yeah, I'll have that luxury and I don't care. It's going to affect... That round 13 bye is going to be a shocker, but I just do not care. I'm really looking forward to having him in my side. He's going to dominate, I reckon. Big game, first versus second this week, and those games are made for blokes like the Bont. So, yeah, I can't wait to trade him in. I'll go through that later on in the video, but we'll have a look at the side. 6 out of 7 league wins as well. That's probably the best I've done all season. I was beaten by a guy, I think it's one of DR's mates, to be honest, and the point of difference splitting our sides was Cunnington. He had Cunnington as a pod who scored 140 odd, and that, I couldn't believe that. Very stiff on my behalf there. I was on track for 7 out of 7 league wins, but that's okay. So look, the side doesn't look too bad. Defence was pretty ordinary. I mean, nothing like Ridley's 105 was the best score all week. Lloyd's just doing that every single week. Stewart was a bit stiff. Pretty sure he had 25 disposals and only come out with an 87. That's all he had to show for that. Really unlucky. Ridley, I thought he was actually better than 105, but that's all right. Short, a bit of a problem. I thought he would be a little bit better than a 96 average overall, but look, as long as he's a top 6 defender, I'm pretty happy with him either way. Hopefully he picks up some form and has a really good second half of the season. That'd be nice. We traded in Stephen May a couple of weeks ago for 401k or something like that. Maybe 405k. I can't actually remember the figure off the top of my head. Maybe a fake primo though. I've been thinking about it, and if I am in a spot, I think I'm going to trade him to Callum Mills after that round 14 bye. Sounds more than ideal to do that. I think if you're in a position where you've saved some trades, that is a good move. It'd be nice to see a couple of good games out of May so it doesn't go back to 400k. I'd rather him above 450, that's for sure. But look, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That's all good for now. Lockie Jones, I traded him in last minute. I thought, look, there are no rookies on the bubble. You got Madden as well, who I'll discuss in the rookie review tomorrow evening. But yeah, we just don't have any rookies. And I thought, look, you got to take them as they come, and Lockie Jones got a really healthy average. Look, I thought he was way better than 48, to be honest, but that's all right. Look, you take it. Because look at this. This is just terrible coverage, and blokes will be struggling. If you haven't completed your back line already, you're going to be in all sorts. And I have led in the midfield, which is, really beneficial for me. But yeah, that's just about it in defence. We'll have a look in the midfield, and Clayton Oliver, how good is this bloke? I just can't believe that. Many guys will be questioning, why didn't you take the Jared Lyons VC? What's going on there, Spills? A bit hungry, I'd say. Yeah, very hungry. I was so hungry. And I'm bloody happy I did that. Look, the logistics of that was, like, Oliver's never gone shit against Adelaide. They just don't have a matchup for him. And I thought, look, he's so likely to just burst. I'd take a 130, but yeah, 204, that is absolutely fine with me. What a great score. I celebrated in fine fashion. I know many blokes saw that score. They went out and got on the piss on the Saturday night and had a good night. What I did, I had a really good rest, and then the next day I celebrated and ate a whole lot of bacon for breakfast the next day. Look, Piggy Oliver, you just got to lap it up, and yeah, really, really quite a deserving, gracious victory, and very happy that I had him as captain. A bit of a fluke because you would take the Lions, but I felt a bit greedy, and I'm very happy that I did that. You wouldn't blame me if I did take the VC. And that bacon reference, I don't really know what I was trying to say there. Probably come off a bit shit house, but fuck, we'll leave in the video. I don't really care. Jackson McRae, solid as bloke hasn't gone below 30 all season, so if you don't have him, you're in a bit of trouble. I know DR doesn't have him. I think he's going to trade him in this week, which would be a good move from him. That's a spoiler alert if you haven't seen his video yet. But yeah, McRae, superb. Last time I do not start this bloke. Didn't start him. Got him in maybe round 3 or 4, and yeah, big no. He's got to come in round 1. He's massive mistake not starting McRae. You got to respect him. And yeah, Jack Steele. His shoulders are so sore, not from all the contested possessions, but from just carrying that shithouse team. Like, it is just unbelievable. You can hate on me all you want if you're a St Kilda supporter, and I wouldn't blame you because everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I've never seen a less hungry side in my... Yeah, I know I'm an Essendon supporter and I can't talk much shit, but from where they were last year to beating the Dogs in a final, bloody... They were uploading on their Facebook page, like, last time we met, like, the result, the win and all that, like, kind of giving themselves a victory before they'd even played, and then, yeah, the Doggies just put them right back in their place, and rightly so, but, yeah, a bit contentious there, but Jack Steele, he's just unbelievable, does whatever he wants, and I think, yeah, he deserves a little bit more than what St Kilda are serving up at the moment, which is really unfortunate, because, yeah, Steele, what a player he is, a bloke who you could arguably... be rating in the top 3 for the Brownlow if St Kilda would win more games. But, yeah, really good effort there. And, yeah, Zach Merritt, he's good. Look, you probably want a little bit more from him. Always drops off a bit. Oh, he's a bit of a fantasy player. Look, a lot of chip kicks. I don't know if this is a true stat or not. And I'm very, very intrigued to see whether or not it is. But his last kick of the day, I'm pretty sure it was on, like, 120 or something like that. But then he kicked it backwards, like behind the ball, and I don't know whether or not it was effective. Like, it was a proper, like, nice kick, but because he kicked it backwards, does that mean he loses points? I'm not sure, because he was scaled down at that point. It doesn't matter though. 117, you take that, but that's just a bit of a question that was arousing my curiosity. But yeah, no, look, Zach Merritt, really good. Hopefully he signs for the Bombers. Rory Ledge, chucked him in the midfield. I think I'll keep him there. The next guy in there is Mills, as I just discussed. So, yeah, probably seems beneficial. Bit of value as well. One less upgrade I have to make, and yeah, and rookies are all right. Look, we avoided Scott's 18, which is fine. There's not much more I could have done. Our trade Powell, and that was the right call as well. I did back off there. I thought he'd be a good one to hold, but. Oh no, I needed some coin for future trades, and yeah, I'm very excited to do those momentarily. Quick look at the forward line, Zeeble and Impey. Zeeble's slowed down, hasn't he? And look, if you want to cash him in for a Bontempelli type, wouldn't blame you for doing that. I mean, why wouldn't you? We got him in so cheap, but the way I see it, he's a clear top two or three forward players, so I'd be holding him anyway. I think Aaron Hall's starting to have a bit of an impact on his role, but that's another one I really do want to get in. I'm not sure whether I play it smart and just bank some cash, get Aaron Hall in now, or just go Hundy on Bontempelli and just have the best midfield in the comp. Not sure yet. We'll see how we go. Jarman Impey, yeah, it's all right. Just if he can average 90, I'll be happy with that. Dusty, yeah, he's been frustrated. Look, 86, it's not all over, but I want more from him with his ceiling. Hopefully he finds form in the second half of the year as always, and yeah, starts dominating. And our rookies, really good. Rowe, Poulter, what much more can you want from these blokes? And Waterman, I thought he was going to score a bit more coming up against North Melbourne, but yeah, that's okay. And Bergman was dropped. I thought he had good job security. I actually think he did, had a good role, and I think Ken Hinkley liked what he was doing, but yeah, the fact of the matter is, with Lachie Jones back in the squad, they kind of have the same role, so they've got to pick one or the other, and I think Jones is a touch ahead of Bergman, unfortunately, so probably on the chopping block if he doesn't play in the next couple of weeks or so. So what are my trades? Bontempelli, you guys know that. I'm getting in Bontempelli this week, and if I don't do that, let me know in the comments whether or not this is a good call or not, but maybe just a straight up Bergman to Hall and bank 100k. That's a smart move. Look, Hall's only 480k. He's got a healthy 3-run average of, I think, 105 or something like that. Really good. And every time he gets the ball, look, there's no contact. It doesn't look like he's going to get injured anytime soon. even though he has been notoriously injury prone, but I'm not really sure. Maybe it's probably a wise move. We'll wait and see, but this is what I'm thinking. So Jordan out, 47. I know it says he's got the green arrow there, which means he's got a low break even, but it's still 75. Look, best case scenario, he goes up 5k. So, look, he's kind of on the chop. You get rid of him. 366k. We got him for nothing, and he has done his job. So, yeah, I'm happy with Jordan. If you want to get rid of him, that's fine. And we're going to trade in Bontempelli, who is shit hot. What an option he is. And he's costed me. This is why I'm not moving up in that 1% yet, because I don't have Bont. But now I've got them all. The only one I don't have in here is Welsh, and we'll get him a bit later on. But, yeah, look, does have a massive impact on my buy. You can see there I got Lyons, McRae, Bontempelli, Scott, and Zeret. So that's going to suck quite a fair bit. But I don't care, because round 14 I'll be coming in hot. I'll make up for it anyway. And he's got such a good record on his next couple of oppositions. He's got the D's this week, obviously. Massive blockbuster on the Friday night. He's got Fremantle and Geelong, not sure what order, and his bye as well. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, sorry about the internet, guys. Every single time. I'm a prime time guy. Look, I've said this before, but I'm a 7 to 3 type operator, and I get home from work and I smash out a video at the exact time that everyone else is on the internet. So look, I do apologise for that, but it's the only time I can actually squeeze it in, really, like realistically. So like, just bear with me here. I'm not sure if it'll load, but you guys get the gist of what I'm doing. I think that's really good. And Bontempelli is actually M1. He's ahead of Oliver, not by much, but yeah. So getting in him, gee, that's a bit of a bloody tongue twist, isn't it? So getting him in is going to bank me 18k. Not a whole lot to deal with, but look, it's not very often you can go, I'm going to trade in a 650k midfielder with one trade. Doesn't happen very often. It's an absolute luxury, and I actually reckon Bontempelli's the Brownlow favourite at this point in time. I really do. He hasn't stepped a foot wrong, and he's been just superb. So, yeah, they're the trades that I reckon I'm going to do. And as the computer continues to load, I'm going to be that one Supercoach YouTuber that's notoriously known for his terrible internet. And you guys can definitely hear that fan. That's really starting to heat up. I don't know, my computer's probably going to explode in my face in the next 5 minutes if I don't wrap it up. So, what can you do about it? You just have to take it how it is. But that's ideally what I'm going to do. And I'll VC him as well. Playing on the Friday night. Perfect VC option. How could you go wrong? And, yeah, VC, Bontempelli, probably for Grundy. Yeah, can't go Gorn, which is hard. You got Oliver, Bont, Gorn. Like, they're all great captaincy options. McRae out the window. So probably VC Bontempelli for a Lions who's just sold. I mean, he's not going to go wrong. But they're my trade plans for this week. Look, let me know what you guys reckon. Should I be safe and conservative with? I don't know if you guys know much about cars, but you've got Aaron Hall. He's like your Tesla. He's your electric car. You charge him up and he's economical, good for the environment, really classy. Or you just get in Bontempelli, who's like a Mustang. Like, he's just going to use so much fuel, but he's exciting. He's just an X-Factor machine who's probably going to win the Brownlow. Like, what do? Do you pay up? Like, yeah, it's one of those things. But I'm very optimistic, and I'm up for whatever you guys have got for me in the comments. Look, I do want Bontempelli on my side, but maybe a little bit ambitious. But yeah, let me know what you guys reckon. The internet's really the internet's about to shit the bed, so I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you guys for watching. Gained a lot of subscribers in the last month. I think I've gained about 120 this month. Yeah, really just unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're about 20 subscribers away from 600, so yeah, that'd be great. I'm really happy with that feedback. There's not much else to say. The channel's growing as the weeks go by, and I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the content. For now, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.